Live, late-breaking, investigative. This is More in the Morning on KCTV 5.
Well, these days, saving energy is tops on people's minds. Here's a very cool way to save energy and keep costs down. John Helvey with V-Cool Window Film is here to talk about this new technology and how cool this window is. And it's really going to keep costs down, right?
Dramatically, Saray. It's just one of the very best kept secrets in our country because the product is absolutely invisible. People for years have thought about window film as dark or as reflective.
Tinted, right?
Tinted,
right.
Yes. Their house would either look like a spaceship or look very dark. Whereas the V-Cool window film, developed through stealth bomber technology, stops an incredible 55% of the heat that comes through your windows.
So we're talking about this middle panel.
Correct.
Here. This is the V-Cool, which doesn't distort the coloring.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yet it stops the equivalent of 4 inches of fiberglass insulation on your windows.
And so tell us how it works. It takes 50%, it reduces the UV light as well, and some of the heat that's bouncing off from the sun.
It rejects a 99% total of the UV, the fading rays, that which causes our furniture and fabrics to fade.
And then it's half of the heat.
It stops an incredible 94% of the infrared heat. 2 types of heat come to our windows, Saray. Light heat, which we want, and infrared heat, which we need for the earth to survive, but we don't want it in our house in the summertime. We pick the infrared spectrum and send it back out, and we harvest the daylight. We let the daylight into the home we're building during the day, and we keep the heat out.
Okay, John, so say I have an older home with older windows.
Yes.
Could this be attached to your window?
Oh, yes.
Is it a replacement or is it a film?
It's a film. It's a very thin film, 2 mils thick, that attaches to the inside of the window. Oh, yes, that is the meaning of the product. 80% of the windows that will be here in the year 2040 are here now. And that's what we're here to do, bring those windows up to spec. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so how much would it be to, say, cover one window, and depending on the house, how many windows you might have?
Yes, our average project is $2,500. The most expensive home that we've done in the Kansas City area was $13,490, but it took 4 years to build that home.
So an average house, say, how many windows would they have?
Oh, maybe 10 that we would do. Normally people will do their west side first, and then the south and the east. And the average project here in this area, not nationally, is about $1,290. But you notice an immediate difference
in your heating bills and your cooling costs, actual cooling costs.
Cooling cost and the heating bills. We will keep 19% of the heat in the wintertime that is normally drawn out through the window. Heat is directional. Heat travels towards cold. We keep 19% of it in the wintertime, keep 55% out in the summertime.
All right. Thank you so much, John Helvey with V-Cool Window Film. Thanks a lot, keeping our costs down.